It has been 15 years since we first roamed the Capital Wasteland in Fallout 3, and for years, there have been people talking about a Fallout 3 remaster, or remake, as some have called it. The idea has been floating around, but recently, that idea, it's turning into reality. Welcome to the channel, everybody. Jimmy here, Chaos. Today, I've got brand new leaks, rumors, and confirmation to share with you guys when it comes to the Fallout 3 remaster. Trust me here, some of it's pretty exciting. In fact, there is one twist that could actually change everything for Fallout fans. It might actually involve the Amazon TV show and even another classic Fallout game. So stick around, we'll talk about that. And before we dive in, like I said, every single time I read every single comment, and on the last video, I get it. You guys' passion for Fallout is off the charts. A lot of you had strong opinions. Some of you even yelled at me to keep the iconic green tint in the game. We'll talk about that more later too. So I read every comment, I listen to you guys, and I want to tackle all those points with you guys. So drop a like, make sure you guys are subscribed, and here we go. Let's start off with what we know. Anchor ourselves in the confirmed facts. That's how we do it on the channel. The biggest piece of evidence that a Fallout 3 remaster is real comes straight from Microsoft's high-profile FTC court case in 2023. In that case, some internal documents actually leaked, and guess what showed up on Bethesda's release roadmap? Yeah, Fallout 3 Remaster was listed right there alongside other projects like the Oblivion Remaster, Dishonored 3, Doom Year Zero. In other words, this project isn't just fiction. It was literally on the company's plan. Official leak had Fallout fans, myself included, freaking out. It basically confirmed that Bethesda has a Fallout 3 remaster on their to-do list. Today's video is sponsored by the Pendragon Cycle Rise of the Merlin, and the new trailer just dropped, so let's react to it together. I am a huge sucker for anything medieval, especially when it's in the Arthurian legend vein. Come on. They had me at Rise of the Merlin. So we've got King Arthur on his rise, we've got a young Merlin, and I'm always looking for quality, like stuff like this with these type of shows. Could it be on the big screen? And this looks really, really good. Outfits, everything they're wearing, the cinematic, the battle sequences. You want it to feel like it's on a large scale, even if it's a TV show and not on the big screen at a movie theater. This looks like that. Okay. All right. I'm in.
The Pendragon Cycle, Rise of the Merlin.
The Pendragon Cycle Rise of the Merlin, based on the novels by Stephen R. Lawhead, premieres exclusively on Daily Wire Plus January 22nd, 2026. Click the link below to go watch the trailer right now. Now, the leaked roadmap was a few years old. Not everything was set in stone. Timelines shift, especially in the gaming world. We'll talk about delays here in a minute, but the key takeaway was Fallout 3 Remaster is real. And it's in Bethesda's plans. It's not just a wild rumor. It's something Bethesda at least intended to make. In fact, that same leak correctly predicted the Elder Scrolls Oblivion Remaster, which they did release in April. And that was with the help from Vertio Studios. So Oblivion Remastered turned out to be a really good, I think it was a success, right? Millions of players went to it. So you have that success. It is definitely safe to assume and connect the dots that Fallout 3 Remaster is not only happening, I think it's a high priority for Bethesda right now. And for anyone doubting, it's real. The existence of the project is confirmed. So even if Bethesda hasn't officially announced it, this is enough for me to keep pushing forward because I think it's going to be really good. Now, if those documents were legit, which I think they were, and a Fallout 3 remaster was planned years ago, why haven't we seen it yet? No trailer, no announcement in 2024, nothing through 2025, no roadmap, nothing. Well, it turns out the project has faced some delays, as often happens with every single game now. There was an insider known as NateTheHate who gave us a reality check earlier this year. In early 2025, he responded to a fan asking about the remaster and basically said, it'll be a while before we see it. So in other words, don't hold your breath for a 2025 release, and NateTheHate has accurately predicted several gaming developments before, so I take his warning as carrying weight. And according to him, the Fallout 3 project was in limbo to a degree. And that aligns with what we've seen. Bethesda's priorities, they've been elsewhere. Think about everything Bethesda's been juggling. They dropped that hi-fi rush out of nowhere, launched Starfield, put out Oblivion Remastered. They are deep into developing the Elder Scrolls 6, which we all know is a huge undertaking, not to mention online support for Fallout 76 to this day. So with all that on their plate, I don't think it's shocking at all that Fallout 3 Remaster may have slid down the priority list just for a bit. 2024 came and went. 2025 is almost done. No Fallout 3, right? And I know a lot of you are probably frustrated. Why hang the Fallout golden carrot in front of us and then pull it away? I even saw a few, come on Bethesda, what's taking so long? Well, I think it's pretty normal. Plans change. Internal roadmaps get shuffled all the time. The good news is, a delay is not a cancellation. Fallout 3 Remaster is still in the works. It's just on a later timetable. And in a minute, I'm going to let you guys know what delay might actually be setting us up for, because it's actually bigger and it actually could end up being better. Before that, there was one more insider here. Another reputable gaming journalist, Jordan Miller of VGC, hinted in mid-2025 that Bethesda has multiple Fallout projects in development. So on the Friends Per Second podcast, he said, Fallout is the big one. There are multiple Fallout projects in development, including, as far as I'm aware, that one you're all wanting. Now, he didn't outright name Fallout 3 Remaster. Come on! What's the one Fallout project we're all wanting that isn't Fallout 5? It's a remaster of a classic, either Fallout 3 or New Vegas, right? And since he also mentioned it's not too far along and you're not playing it anytime soon, kind of sounds exactly like the Fallout 3 Remaster, which at that time hadn't been announced yet. So even industry people are giving that wink-wink to us that it's being worked on behind the scenes right now. So let's talk about release date here. Let's lock it in. Fresh leak here. So we might actually finally get our hands on this thing. An industry insider and YouTuber who goes by Detective Seeds shared a prediction recently that everybody paid attention to. In a post on X, Detective Seeds said he would not be surprised to see Fallout 3 Remaster launch in April of 2026, specifically right after the conclusion of an Elder Scrolls Online in-game event. Now that's interesting. Why? Because Bethesda has a bit of a pattern here. Earlier this year, they did something similar. The Elder Scrolls Oblivion Remaster was released in late April 2025, and it dropped just after the major ESO online event, right? So it seems Bethesda likes to use those community events as a springboard to launch a surprise remaster. So Detective Seeds is basically telling us, watch for the same playbook. If Bethesda repeats the same strategy, a spring 2026 release for Fallout 3 Remaster, it makes perfect sense. Now, I think Detective Seeds has a pretty decent track record. He was actually one of the people who accurately leaked details about the Oblivion Remaster way ahead of time. So to me, his speculation carries some weight. Comicbook.com and other gaming outlets picked up his post. They highlighted that this guy has been reliable before, and of course, he himself phrased it as an educated guess, not a hard fact, which is smart to do. I mean, temper the expectations. It's not an official release date, but it does line up nicely with everything we know. We have a leaked roadmap saying the project exists. We have insiders saying it's still coming but delayed. And now we have a new likely window of early 2026. So if you ask me, I think it sounds plausible. By 2026, Starfield will have been out of the way. Elder Scrolls 6 will still be in development. Fallout 5 is nowhere in sight. More on that in a minute. So dropping a remaster that would bridge the gap between major titles, IPs, that's a really good way for Bethesda to do things. That's how other people have done it. I mean, look at Gears of War. They all have been doing it. Resident Evil. I mean, nearly 18 years since the original game came out. What was that? 2008? I think we need to go see the Capital Wasteland in a new light. So, yes, I'm looking at spring 2026. If Detective Seeds is right, we might be roughly 6 months out from an announcement or teaser by the end of this month or right into 2026. So fingers crossed that happens. Now, here's the interesting part that I teased you about at the beginning. The connection to Amazon's Fallout TV show. So many of you know, Amazon Prime's live-action Fallout series premiered its first season. And it was a huge hit. Season 2 is already confirmed. It's done. It's reportedly, completely finished. We got the trailer for it. It's right around the corner. I think Season 3 is already greenlit. I think Season 2 launches in a couple weeks. So here's the kicker. Season 2, yes, is set in New Vegas. Yes, the show is literally taking the story west to the New Vegas region. They even released a teaser poster featuring the New Vegas skyline in that famous Welcome to Fabulous New Vegas, and it was in the trailer as well. So there's a theory circulating that it might be time to try the release of Fallout 3 Remastered to coincide with the TV show's hype. So the idea is, when Fallout Season 2 is airing, and Fallout is all over social media, Bethesda just ghost drops the remaster to ride that wave of attention. I mean, it's a cross-media hype strategy, and they work. People watch the show, they get to itch to go play Fallout, and hey look, remastered Fallout 3 is available. Smart marketing, free marketing. It makes a lot of sense from a business perspective, and we've seen this type of synergy in other franchises. But other people say if the show is set in New Vegas, would it make more sense to remaster Fallout New Vegas other than Fallout 3? I get it, yeah. Saw a lot of comments, and yes, like I said, I read them all. from you guys saying we want a New Vegas remaster, or New Vegas deserves it more. Believe me, I get it. New Vegas is a fan favorite, and apparently Bethesda might be listening. And here is the huge, I'm going to say, speculation bit of this video. Fallout New Vegas Remaster is also in the works alongside Fallout 3. It's not just wishful thinking. It comes from a credible source. Jez Corden himself, a well-known Xbox MS insider from Windows Central, hinted at New Vegas being remastered. In response to someone saying that the rumored remaster was Fallout 3, not New Vegas, Jez literally replied, "Don't worry, NV is coming too." Come on. I mean, if Jez is right, which he is a lot, Bethesda might be planning to give both Fallout 3 and Fallout New Vegas the remaster treatment, and the timing couldn't be better. 2025 is the 15th anniversary of New Vegas, plus the Amazon show Season 2 will put New Vegas back in the spotlight. So imagine the 1-2 punch here. Fallout 3 remaster releases in 2026, perhaps the end of Season 2 or just after. And then maybe Fallout New Vegas remaster follows in 2027 to coincide with Season 3, or just to keep momentum. I mean, multiple insiders are now hinting that a slew of Fallout remasters are quietly being worked on. Oblivion was a success. I think it had over 9 million players, one of the best-selling games of 2025. Bethesda knows there is money in revitalizing their classics. Now, could the Fallout 3 remaster itself have tie-ins to the show? I don't know. Some fans have said Easter eggs at least. Maybe the remaster could include a little reference to events or characters from the Amazon series, or even a hidden hint at Fallout 5 or a future New Vegas 2. I know we're getting into big-time theory crafting here, but it shows how hyped people are for this. I think the biggest connection would simply be timing. Microsoft and Amazon are buddies. Amazon even did bonus New Vegas game giveaways during Season 1, so I wouldn't be shocked at all if Xbox Game Studios times a release to maximize Fallout hype across TV and gaming. No matter what, the TV show's success is huge news for us gamers. It gives Bethesda more incentive to get us these remasters. They know millions of new eyeballs are on the Fallout universe, and if there was ever any doubt about doing Fallout 3 remaster, I think the show's popularity erased the doubt. And if there was any debate, Fallout 3 versus New Vegas, why do we debate? Just do them both, right? I mean, that's where I'm at with it. Just do them both. Now, I want to add something here. What have you guys been saying? I absolutely love my community and the Fallout community, so Bethesda will just re-release Skyrim again before this happens. That's a statement that's out there. I saw a lot of jokes about Bethesda milking Skyrim forever. Yeah, they've re-released Skyrim more times than I can count, but hey, they did finally give us Oblivion. They gave it some love. Fallout 3 is clearly set up next. The leaked roadmap and these inside reports show that Bethesda is, at long last, moving on from Skyrim to focus on Fallout older gems. And then the next one. We want New Vegas instead. As we discussed, a lot of you would prefer a New Vegas remaster. I get it. I share the hype. It's arguably one of the best RPGs ever. And the good news, as mentioned, is rumors suggest we might get it down the line too. It's not confirmed, but where there's smoke, there's usually fire. There really is. Now, let's talk about the green tint debate. The famous green tint debate. Fallout 3 signature green hue. The sky, the Pip-Boy interface, the whole radioactive green filter that kind of pervades the Capital Wasteland. Some of you love it, some of you hate it from the comments. It seems like many of you consider it essential to the game's atmosphere. I mean, I saw comments like, it's not Fallout 3 without the green haze. Please don't make it look like every other generic modern game. Keep the vibe. I hear you. I think a remaster should keep that tone intact. Maybe give us the option to toggle it on and off for those who want a cleaner look. But I agree. The green glow, it's nostalgic. It really makes Fallout 3 stand out for better or for worse, and we'll see what Bethesda does there, but given how they handled Oblivion, which kept that artistic style while improving graphics, I think they're gonna respect Fallout 3's original look. Green tint and R. Maybe just a little higher fidelity. And then you have the people with their Easter eggs that are out there everywhere. I mean, the show. Fallout 5, New Vegas 2. Where are these seeds gonna be planted? But it's fun to think about. Others are saying, what engine will the remaster be looked on? Will it just be a polished Fallout 3 Gamebryo engine? Or could they possibly port the game to the new Creation engine too, the one that Starfield's sitting on? Or could it be something wild like the Unreal Engine? I think the safe bet is they'll update the existing engine code and they'll do it that way. I think they'll do that rather than rebuild from scratch, but we'll see. That's what they did with Oblivion Remastered. So you guys let me know. What do you want from these remasters? Do you want fan mons integrated? Do you want a graphics overhaul, textures, lighting, performance, all that, smoother gunplay, gameplay tweaks, quality of life improvements? Definitely would like more stability, accessibility options, colorblind mode, larger subtitles, controller remapping, all that good stuff. All that stuff that doesn't change the core of the game, but it definitely adds to quality of life. Are they going to give us all the DLCs included? I mean, that's a good question for us to know. Are we going to get new major content when it actually comes out? I don't know. We'll see. The bigger picture's out there. I think the remasters are part of that. Same with Assassin's Creed. We're going to talk about it. Black Flag, I feel like they're going to redo it and reconnect it to the new Assassin's Creed universe. They could literally do that with Fallout 3 and New Vegas as well. They could get very, very creative with this. So you guys let me know what you think. If I get any new updates, I will definitely pop a video out. I'll see you soon.